Hi everyone, this is Henry Goldbeck Recruiting. I'm back from Sydney, Australia, where I was with a group of recruiters from around the world, CFR Global Executive Recruitment. Really interesting meeting, speaking to recruiters from London, Madrid, Paris, Chicago, Mexico City, Australia, New Zealand, etc., and just sharing tips and ideas about the recruiting business going forward. One of the coolest things about the meeting is we were spoken to by Kurt Fearnley, who is an Australian Paraolympic. He's won the Olympic gold in the wheelchair marathon 3 times. What a fantastic and inspiring story. He was born without a lower spine, and he lived in a really small rural town in Australia where they only had about 20 feet of concrete from his front steps to where the dirt road in front of his house was. And his parents decided not to baby him or treat him differently. So he talked about getting to the end of that 20 feet of concrete and then climbing out of his wheelchair at 3 or 4 years old and scrambling after his brothers and friends to play whatever they were playing. And he made his way and then got into wheelchair Olympics. And he talked a lot about just the pain and the dedication and the hard work that it takes to be successful at that level as an athlete. It's an inspiring story, and really I want to look for ways to help his charities. He's got a couple charities. One is providing wheelchairs to the underdeveloped world. He was talking about how over 50% of people in the world who need a wheelchair will never see one, much less own one. And he talked about how people in Africa, if you have a disabled child born to you, your family is looked at as if you were hexed or had some evil spell on it. So people tend to hide their disabled children away. So he started a charity on a very small basis where they were bribing mothers with a bag of rice a week just to bring their disabled children to this school. And now that's been growing, so they're trying to get more and more disabled kids out of the shadows and learning to become part of society and lead a productive life. So tremendously inspiring story, and I certainly appreciate Canada and how obviously it's not perfect here, but I think there's a lot of effort made to make life accessible for disabled people. I'm sure we have a lot farther to go, and proud listening to him, proud of Terry Fox and Rick Hansen, that they're such national heroes as well. And so anyway, that's it. Thank you very much for listening.